I think this one is an important video for not just me personally, but the entire human race. So we're going to use power for good instead of evil. What I mean by that is we're going to go over to our lovely chat GBT. Let me open this up here and we're going to ask, what are the top 7 things a human can do to improve their quality of life? Quality meaning overall happiness, and yeah, let's just go with that. What are the top 7 things a human can do to improve their quality of life? Quality meaning overall happiness. Okay, so a lot of people, myself included, who wouldn't want to be happier, right? So let's dive into it and let's use all omnipotent AI to figure it out together. So, bam, give it to me. Here are 7 powerful areas where humans can intentionally act to improve overall happiness and quality of life. Okay? So, first thing on this list, cultivate strong relationships. Spend time with family, friends, and loved ones. Prioritize meaningful conversations over surface level interactions. Build trust and connections. Humans are wired for belonging. So something I genuinely agree with. Guys, what's the worst thing you can do to somebody? The worst punishment outside of capital punishment, solitary confinement, is take them away from everybody else. So I think a lot of us, we want to live a better quality of life, but you got to get around more people. Just being honest, being stuck inside, hanging out with yourself all day is not cutting it. You need social interaction. It's the whole reason I started this channel, to be honest, is genuinely like creating some friendships with people and some social interaction out there so people don't feel down. It gives me a great outlet, and hopefully it gives you a great outlet as well. But create some strong relationships, guys. You gotta go. You gotta make some friends. And if it's hard to make friends, then how about just try to fix the old relationships? Being honest, like as you get older, I'm in my third decade now. This life thing, it's real, right? It's raw. Everybody else is going through it, the same thing as you, just in a different suit, if you will. So build those strong relationships. Drastically improves your quality of life. I absolutely agree with this. We're off to a great start. So let's get into number 2. Take care of the body. Exercise regularly. Even simple walking has major effects. Eat balanced, nutrient-rich food. Sleep 7 to 9 hours consistently. Sleep alone can drastically impact mood, focus, and long-term happiness. So to kind of personally take each one of these really quickly, guys, exercise is honestly addictive. I get upset now if I don't get some exercise in. And I'm not saying like, oh, go to the gym today. Like for me, it's like if a week or 3 weeks goes by, I can start to feel like I got this tension building up. And I don't think that's exclusive to being me, right? That's part of the human condition. So you got to be able to burn off that energy. Me and my fiance go for walks. I absolutely, I love it. It's when everybody else is just living, it just the little things make you feel alive, right? So that walk quiets my mind. It puts me in a better state. Just makes me feel good. So eating balanced, nutrient-rich food. That's another thing. God bless my fiance. I used to eat like a savage dumpster. I specifically remember me and my best friend Adam. We put away a lot of wings night after night. A lot of wings, a lot of beer, and that was honestly that was totally fine when I was 20, 24, 25. Again, I'm in my third decade now. That stuff hits you way harder. And what's crazy to me is some people are still doing that. They're 40, 50, 60 years old and they still live that way. You cannot live that way and expect to be feeling good. Your stomach determines so much about your overall happiness, which we know through studies now, right? They say people are getting smarter, we're living longer. Sleep 7 to 9 hours consistently. I used to totally be this guy like, oh, sleep is for the weak. I'll sleep when I'm dead, right? Dude, I'm gonna die if I don't go to sleep now. Again, it's one of those things that when you're younger, it's totally cool. Go ahead, ride the lightning, burn the candle at both ends. But then you get older and you genuinely, you need that sleep, bro. Like I can tell when I don't get it. I can tell when I don't fall asleep. And it's just one of those things that once you know what feeling good feels like, it really sucks to not feel good, right? So let's get into the next one here. Number 3 on this list, practice gratitude and mindset shifts. I love it. All right. So keep a gratitude journal or name 3 things daily you're thankful for. Journaling, where is mine? It's got it somewhere in this house. We clean it. It's over there. Hold on. I'm going to go grab this real quick because this is one of those things that, again, people completely, I've, they undervalue it. I've always been a big proponent of journaling for a very, very, very long time. I used to tell people they need to journal. Get a journal that you like too. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Right? Kind of feels like a fairy. Look at the gold, right? And I try to make it fun. Like I try to make things cool for me. I really talk to myself, like being very transparent. If you want to screenshot and read that, that's awkward. Right? I kind of make it like a little cool. You see that one? That one's got like a hidden message in the message, right? Journaling is so important for your brain because here's what I always say, you have so many thoughts in here. And this is such a small space to have so many things. So you got to get it out here, right? And what better way to really do that than actually like write it out? Get it out of your head. When I can't go to sleep, I journal. After I'm done journaling, I go to sleep. And I know people say things like, oh, it's hard to journal. It's not hard to journal. You have to fill up 1 page. That's it. Just force yourself to write. Pick a prompt. I just can't even stand. I'm so grateful for, and just go and go, and you'll feel so much better. I didn't even finish reading the other ones. I got too excited. Reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. Love that. They say like the social media thing, if you're stuck in 300 view jail, it's not 300 view jail. It's a test. It's a threshold to see, are you consistent? Are you going to keep pushing? Are you going to keep making content, right? And then avoid dwelling on comparison. Happiness is heavily tied to perspective. What is that? Comparison is the thief of joy, right? So, guys, social media can be pretty brutal. You see all these things that it's marketing. They're trying to sell you that everybody else is living a better life than you. So you can aspire to want those things, buy that boat, go on this vacation, wear that watch. It's all a design that's genuinely trying to take your attention, time, effort, money, your life, because life eats life, right? So as human beings, it's intrinsic, it's deeply ingrained in us. So make sure, guys, that stop dwelling, stop comparing. Sometimes you got to put down the social media and you got to get out and go be yourself, right? So I love that one. I think that's a great one. ChatGPT is crushing it. Number 4 on this list, engage in purposeful work or activities. So do something that gives a sense of meaning, whether it's a career, hobby, volunteering, or creative project. Love that. Flow states. Yeah, that's so cool. They talked about this. Deep focus on something challenging but enjoyable, strongly linked to satisfaction. Dude, flow states, if you've never wrong one, if you've never heard about flow states or you've never looked into it, I hope that you just pause the whole video right now and go look into flow states. You've been in it before. When you're jamming, maybe you're cleaning, next thing you know, you look up, 2 hours have been passed, 3 hours, and it's time for lunch, and you're like, whoa, what happened? It's because you got into a flow state. I'm a musician. I've been drumming my entire life. And whenever I sit behind the drum set, the whole world disappears. Everything melts, and I just get locked in because I'm trying to accomplish some. People feel this through sports. People get this through reading. They get it through walking, through exercise. I get in a flow state when I work out. It's just, it's just me and that iron. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't really work out that much, but it's just super important for the brain, right? To kind of unplug. Again, you have so many thoughts all the time. If you could do something that quieted everything down, why wouldn't you want to do that, right? So, absolutely love it. All right. Number 5, manage stress and emotional health. So, practice mindfulness, meditation, or prayer. Take breaks, breathe deeply, build self awareness, learn to regulate emotions instead of bottling them up. So, each one super quick. Practicing mindfulness, meditation, or prayer, they're all the same thing. Guys, don't get it twisted. Like meditating is prayer. Prayer is mindfulness. Mindfulness is meditation. They're all the same thing. So like whatever word helps you latch on and like take it for what it is, like prayer is just consciously speaking intentionality into subconscious thoughts with obviously belief in involved, but like you're speaking consciously into your subconscious thoughts and you're telling it what you want to happen, what you're grateful, what you would like. And then that eventually, if you put enough of that in, it falls down. I'm not making this up. This is all, you can look up Bob Proctor and learn all of this stuff, right? So once that conscious thought falls down into your subconscious mind, well, now you're cooking with gas. Now it's just who you are. Now you feel grateful. And then things, prayers are answered, right? Just like if I meditate on something every day, if I have a problem and you meditate on it and you think on it every day, you're consciously pushing intentionality into your subconscious, which is 70% of your decisions. So as you go out into the world, the decisions that you're just making better decisions because of that conscious intentionality. So I love that. Hopefully that makes sense. And then take breaks, right? Breathe deeply, build self-awareness. Do a little Wim Hof, all right? If you don't know what it is, pause the video right now. It's irrelevant. Go do some Wim Hof exercises. And it's tough. It's not easy. It's different. It changes your chemistry. And it's so important for you. Even right now, I'm getting all fired up. If I just I can change the entire energy of how I'm feeling, the world around me. All I did was a parasympathetic yawn. Thank you, Andrew Huberman, right? So I absolutely love that. Super important. And then just learning to regulate emotions instead of bottling them up, right? When it comes to stress, emotional health, guys, you can't be hanging on to stuff from yesterday, let alone things from 5 years ago, okay? Like, it's okay. You're not that person. Your facts are not your truth. I heard that somewhere. Somebody told me that, and I'll never forget it. Your facts are not your truth. And that's wonderful news because a lot of us might not like the facts about who we were, what we've done, decisions we've made, but that's not your truth. Who you are and who you could be and what you're capable of, that's what's more important. So absolutely love that. ChatGPT is just healing the soul right now. So, number 6, hang in there. Keep growing and learning. Love it. So, read, study, or learn new skills. Growth fuels confidence and fulfillment. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree. This is why blue collar guys exist. Some people just love getting the job done. It makes them feel good. Set achievable goals to maintain momentum and direction. Yeah, yep. Curiosity keeps life exciting and prevents stagnation. Guys, really quickly, okay, take them in reverse. Curiosity keeps life exciting and prevents stagnation. Everybody has these core pillars. Some of us, well, we all have these, and I can't remember all 6 of them. Gosh, I wish I could. But some of you have a need for consistency that's way higher than some people's need for inconsistency and vice versa. And what I mean by that is I have a need for inconsistency. I don't really want to, I like a plan, but it's not important to me to have a plan. We can go there, we're going to figure it out. And typically that ends up wasting a lot of time, I'll totally admit, because it's like we don't know what we're doing. My partner, my fiance, on the other hand, she has a much higher need for consistency in the sense that if we go somewhere, she wants to know what the plan is, what we're doing, be efficient, get the most out of the experience. People operate differently about different things, and that's just one example. For some folks, it's the keys. Some people, no matter how disorganized they are, their need for consistency to put their keys in the same bowl is on 10. And then other people, no matter how organized they are, their need for consistency for their keys is super low. So they don't care and they always lose their keys. So when you think about curiosity and reaching curiosity, keeping life exciting and preventing stagnation, you have a need for inconsistency just like everybody else. So go out there and get curious and get inconsistent and go learn and develop and accomplish, and it'll make you feel pretty freaking good. Which achievable goals, set achievable goals to maintain momentum and direction. Life is honestly, it's just a series of decisions. And if you have if you have decision Z, like the house, the car, the whatever life it is that you're trying to create, decision Z, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G away. Do you know what I'm saying? So set some goals to get from A to B to C. And if you can't figure out what those goals are, use the same tools that we're using to figure out these, right? You can, right? And I believe in you. And then read, study, or learn new skills. Growth fuels confidence and fulfillment. If you, I think of this in the sense of value. What value can you bring if you only have the same skills that you had 10 years ago, a year ago, 5 years ago? Like, you need to be worth more today than you were yesterday. Does that make sense? Like, you can have more because you can become more, right? Jim Rohn, I believe. So genuinely read, study, learn, get out of your comfort zone, go do that thing that you always wanted. That's what this is for me. Guys, I've always wanted to learn how to do this. I remember downloading OBS and stuff on my computer 10 years ago. I was going to be a Twitch drummer, right? It didn't happen. It's because I didn't stay consistent. So you've just got to grow, you got to study, you got to learn new skills, and look at me now, right? Still figuring it out. So moving on, last one here, number 7. Give and contribute beyond yourself. Acts of kindness, big or small, improve mood for both giver and receiver. Love it. Contributing time, resources, or care to others builds significance and long-term fulfillment. Even small daily gestures of service create a sense of impact. Couldn't agree more. So acts of kindness, guys, being good makes you feel good. Doing good makes you feel good. It's a really simple recipe, right? If you want your noodles to be a little saltier, what are you going to do? Go add some salt. If you want your life to be a little happier, what are you going to do? Things that make people happy. Happy things, kind things, good things, open doors. Say hello. Oh, it's crazy how many times I walk by somebody. Me and my partner will go for a walk. We'll walk by somebody and we'll say, hey, and they don't say a word to me and my fiance. They don't say a word. It's like, what kind of weird world are you living in? Just say hi. It'd probably make you feel a lot better. It doesn't mean we have to have a conversation. God forbid. I do not want to talk to a stranger when I'm going for a walk. But a nice, polite, hey, how you doing? That's pretty simple, right? Contributing time, resources, or care to others builds significance and long-term fulfillment. Guys, there's two paths, I was told, and just like really simple perspective here. Like, there's people that are building their dream and there's people that are helping other people build theirs. And that's totally fine. Sometimes part of building your dream is helping somebody build theirs, because that's going to give you the skills, the tools, the resources, the everything you need to be able to do what you want to do in the future. Like, we all are in different seasons, right? And then even just a small daily gesture of service creates a sense of impact. Do something. Pick something that you like. If it pisses you off, fix it. Right? If you see garbage in your neighborhood, just go out there one day, pick it up. You're not a, it's not about being a saint. It's just about doing things that at the end of the day you can look back on and be like, yeah, that was right. If you do right, you feel right. Pretty simple concept. So, guys, I genuinely think these are pretty darn good. I think ChatGPT did a good job on all 7 of these. I think these are all things that people can apply into their life a little bit more, and they can feel a heck of a lot better. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching the video. Tell me which one you're going to focus on. I think for me, the one that I'm going to focus on is just practicing gratitude mindset shifts. I'm in a transitional phase in my life. I think we're always moving from one thing to the next. Like I said, in order to get to Z, you got to go through A, B, C, D. But I personally want to be more positive. So I appreciate you. You matter. Thank you so much for watching. And then go share some of the good news and go be kind to people. Say hi to strangers that won't say it back. It's a fun little experience. We'll see you in the next one.